Well, I find myself with a free hour because Sarah's got a session now. So I'm going to head out into the city. I've got my phone with a camera on it. I've got a gorilla pod and I've got my bike. So let's show you a bit of Chiang Mai. This is how we take our bikes down in the lift. Just about, you can just about wedge them in. This nice guy always opens a barrier for us. Khap khun krap. It's a hand-operated barrier. This is the outside of our building. These two nice security guys are always here to welcome us home. And this is the building. That says Lana 3. And we're up on the 8th floor. It's about 15 stories in total. So it's quite a nice view from the top. It's right here on a road called Hui Khao Road. And this is one of the main trunk roads that goes from Doi Sutet Mountain, there behind me, through to the old city, which is where we're going to go now. Riding in traffic here is really not as scary as it can first seem. You can take to the roads just like the motorbikes, filter through the traffic, and it's busy, but everybody is really courteous. There's always a big space at the front of the lights here for motorbikes and bicycles, and this is one of the big junctions that we have to go through every time we go to town. So you can see the road surface is pretty good. The roads are pretty well laid out here. The pavements are not great. So if you've got a disability or you use a wheelchair, you just can't rely on drop curbs and that sort of thing to get you to where you need to be. So I'm sure there's a way around it because I've seen people using mobility scooters even on the roads here. Even though it's really hot here, they still celebrate Christmas by putting snowflakes up and a Christmas tree. Any excuse for a party. There's lots of big apartment blocks around town, like this one over here, and lots of these red song towels. These red cars, that one you see up ahead there, that's it's called a song towel, and it's basically like a pickup with a passenger section mounted onto the back. What we can start to see in front of us here is the old wall around the city. So this red brick structure here, that's a wall, an ancient wall that goes around the city. So it's about a square mile in size, and all of the old temples that Chiang Mai is famous for, most of them are housed within the four walls of the old city.
นะครับลดราคาพิเศษคืนกำไรให้ลูกค้าในช่วงเดือนธันวานะครับช่วงนั้นจะยุ่งนิดหนึ่งนะครับช่วงจะยุ่งนิดหนึ่งแต่ถ้ามีเวลานะครับลองมาเลือกดูก่อนเลือกซื้อไว้ก่อนนะครับให้เราห่อของขวัญไว้ให้นะครับต้องแวะเข้ามาชมดูก่อนนะในช่วงนี้
So this is a big electronics pop-up shop by the side of the road here, and I stopped here because I'm looking at maybe getting a fan for the room because we really don't like using the air conditioning. So I might get a fan instead to create better air circulation in the room. So around the old wall is this road. This is a dual carriageway road that runs either side of the wall. So the clockwise direction runs outside the city, and the anti-clockwise is over there, runs on the inside. and it runs all the way around, and to get over to the other side of the city there are these little cut-throughs. So just up there on the right, it's going to come into view in just a second. Just here on the right there's a little cut-through where those cars are going to get round to the other side. They have those periodically all around the moat road, and it can be a little bit frustrating because if you've seen somewhere on the other side of the road you need to get to, you've got to wait until you get to one of those cut-throughs so you can get to it. This is one of the ancient temples here in Chiang Mai. There's hundreds of them, all dotted around the city. And this is the moat that sits in the middle of this road. That bus there is a new addition. They didn't used to have buses here in Chiang Mai, but on this visit we've realised they now do. As far as riding in the traffic here goes, a lot of people are really nervous about cycling when they first come to Asia, and we meet a lot of cyclists here. There's loads and loads of cyclists here in Chiang Mai, and you get used to seeing funny things on the road, like people crossing in random places, people pulling out. Like here we've got a couple of hazards, some guy riding in the wrong direction, a couple of people trying to cross the road. But you just got to take it slow and realise that everybody moves at a slow pace. Nobody is really rushing around here, and that is what makes it inherently safer to cycle here than somewhere like London or any UK town for that matter, because people are just used to slow moving vehicles. Everybody takes care for what is happening in front of them. Nice little market area over there. Lots of street food, tuk-tuks. Yeah, everybody just takes care about what's going on ahead of them. Try not to look behind too much, just take care. Some of these red lights people will stop out, like this one. We're now in a place called Chiang Mai Market, and this is the area we come to get all of our fruits and veggies. So you've got loads of fresh stuff, most of which is grown locally and brought straight to market for sale the next day. Look at all of these pumpkins. No Halloween here, these are all food. Behind me here in the back of this pickup is a sugarcane juice shop, cafe. The lady sitting in the back, she has a juicer in there and she'll juice the sugarcane straight into a cup. It's so sweet, so refreshing on a warm day. And quite often when we come to the market, we get some juice. So. This is the Ping River here, runs nearly through Chiang Mai, just next to the road here. Let's go and take a better look. Looks pretty nice and peaceful in the evening. Much cleaner as well. The daylight comes up and shows you just how dirty it is. Speaking quietly because I don't want to disturb this guy. This path down here by the river is a popular place for the Thais to come and hang out and chill out with a few drinks in the evening. They really know how to relax here. They really know how to have a good time without any alcohol. It's very inspiring. I'm not sure what kind of birds these are or if you can see or hear them in the video, but around 6 o'clock each evening, every evening, they come and sit on these phone wires and they tweet really loudly just around 6. It's like the dusk chorus, and it's so regular you can set your clock by it. Just cycling along behind a shop here, sells some kind of fish and something. This area is known as Taipei Gate. The old city wall has got several gates through it, and this is the most significant one. This is probably the most frequented spot in Chiang Mai. There's always something going on here. I'm not sure what these structures here are, but this whole area is a really popular meeting place, tourist destination, and it's got some historical significance. The sun sets pretty quickly here. Once it starts to go down, it goes down fast within about 5-10 minutes. And yeah, it's pretty dark here now, and we're heading back across town. Going to pick up some food, most probably from the mall, and so I'll take you with me whilst we do that as well. As far as riding at night, same as riding in the day really. Doesn't really get any more crazy. Everything is really well lit, and as long as you've got a half decent set of lights on your bike, you can still be clearly seen by everybody else on the road. Somebody having some bike trouble there. Here we are back at Maya. Gonna go in here and get some food. It's a really cool chilled out atmosphere here in the evening. This is the underground car park at Maya Mall. Hoping to find a spot for this guy. We're all parked up. It's pretty safe here. I've got a little cable lock on it, but the pannier and the little bag and stuff will be fine. Super safe in here, much safer in Chiang Mai than you might think. Always bring a Tupperware container with you when you get takeaways. Save on throwaway plastic. It's a nice big container. That'll do for both me and Sarah. Just getting some tucker, getting some vegan tucker to take away. So here we go. Here's a nice heavy Tupperware. Cost about £2. Everything vegan. Most of it is oil free. Gonna take it back to the apartment and have a feast. Alright, that's it. We got our food. Let's head. I hope you found that interesting. We love living here in Chiang Mai. Well, staying, living. Is 2 months living? I don't know. We're here for a while and we love the city. It's so easy to get around by bike, everything is so convenient, and it's so inspiring for us to get lots of work done, be really productive, and get really fit as well. So, what are your thoughts? Let us know if there's anything specific you'd like to know about Chiang Mai or Thailand in general, and we'll see you in another video.